All right, so basically sort of a word of caution. This is actually sort of I got this from my parents. So basically, sort of most of these I actually either got from my parents or basically sort of like got this in op shop sale or something like that, or basically got it like fairly cheap when it was like at the record market in Brisbane and stuff like that when I was like 18. This is back in the 90s, and going through these ones. So basically, I got 26 Screw Regrets. This is a compilation from the 60s. We got some Tom Jones Presents. I got that as a hand-me-down, I think, from my, from my father-in-law. Instrumental Hit Parade. So I got that. I think this is one of my parents' ones that I got handed down. I think it was just a instrumental album and all that type of thing. Let's go with this one. We got Games That Lovers Play by James Last. I think I got that on eBay just recently. So, yeah, so that's another one I got. Okay, so we got Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits. That's obviously from my parents. Barry Crocker and all that type of thing. I don't play with that. There is obviously sort of Cliff Richard. I think Mum got that and stuff like that back in the 60s, but I still own that, and I don't usually play a lot of the stuff, but there's the Seekers and stuff like that that hand me down. I think I got this, bought for me at an op shop, the F.J. Holden soundtrack from 1977. I regularly play that. It's actually quite a good release, actually. Got some instrumentals, some Enchanted Evening. It's got Richard Clayderman there. It's CD87. I like the 80s and stuff like that. I got that from an op shop, probably in the 90s. So the Doors. I got the double album from the Doors. So yeah, so there's some. I got that on vinyl. So I got that from the record market. Actually for a couple of bucks back in the 90s. So because a lot of people were actually getting rid of all their basically albums and all that type of thing at the time, and that's why there's some really good tracks. Like, for example, I got Born in the USA on LP because basically a lot of people were buying CDs at the time. So this is obviously from the record market. I think this one I got as a hand-me-down, Baby's Anthology. That's actually quite a good album. Some Christmas stuff. There is Ostentatious, Australiana, which I got from an op shop. Barry Crocker again. So it's sort of Paint Your Wagon. There's like a soundtrack and all that type of thing. I do apologise for the camera angle. Misty Blue, that's a compilation. Basically, mum and dad bought that in the 80s. Buddy Holly and the Crickets. I think mum got that from a record club in the 60s, so it's interesting. We got Traveling Wilburys album. I think I got that at the record market. I can't remember when I got that, but it was actually sort of like so Neil Diamond. I think I got that as a hand-me-down. Decade of Stray Hits from 1960 to 1970 from 2SM, which I got. This is off eBay actually. Then I've got a hand-me-down with Symphony for Swingers. I don't think I've played that. Then we've got Daybreak, music of Bobby Fulfield. I don't think I've heard of that. Chariots of Fire. Don't think I've actually sort of saw that one actually before. So, actually I might play that. It's actually a bit later today because I know sort of. I think I got this hand-me-down from my father-in-law. We've got the Great Rock Revival, I think. I don't think I've heard of that one. Got this one, I think. Wheels and all that type of thing. I think I got that hand-me-down. Some Christmas stuff. Neil Diamond Gold, which I got as a a hand-me-down from my father-in-law. This is like a lot of stuff from this one is basically from my father-in-law. So yeah, so James Galway, and we got a few more. Phantom of the Opera. Great. I thought we had this as got it the hand-me-down, but which is good because I'm gonna actually play. Awesome. We saw Cats of the Weekend. Oh, actually, I think it was last weekend. So I'm gonna actually sort of put that aside to play a little bit later, I think. Liberace, Steve Lawrence. That's actually one of my parents. Peter Lowe. Sometimes I don't play it. Diana Ross and Supremes. That's interesting. I got that. I didn't realize I had that actually. So that's another thing to play. The Beatles, the Abbey Road, which I got from, basically from the record market. I think in '93, which is I think really good because they were getting rid of their albums. It's a Val Dunican, Gene Pitney, which I think I got from an op shop. Simon and Garfunkel, which I got from, I think I got I think I got this for from an op shop or something. I can't remember, but I think it was basically, I think somebody was getting rid of their collection, but this is actually a really good album, actually. Yeah, so there is Alison Durbin, the Loving You soundtrack and all that type of thing. That's what I was trying to find. There's, basically record sleeves, which I need. I'll put that aside. We got Marsha Hines, Rule Britannia, which obviously was my parents, and John Lennon Collection. I love that album, so it's a really good album. So I'm going to put that in there. Have a bit of a play later today. So that's the first thing of my record collection. So I'm going to put a couple of things in front because there is, sorry about my bad camera angles there, but I'm really happy that, I've got Phantom of the Opera and Cats, which I think will be really interesting. So I'm really happy that we got both of those. So yeah, so they're a couple of finds. So yeah, really happy I got both of those. So I'm going to be playing those a bit later.